Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and what on earth is this? This is it's just a little logo thing I'm playing with. Why am I doing that? Well, I think I want to start off a second YouTube channel, and I want to call it SWC Trading. Okay. At the same time, I think maybe the actual Save with Crypto logo is due for a bit of like modernisation. And the reason being is it isn't really a proper logo in the way that it's not done with like a vector kind of thing. I just did it with a free logo maker 5 years ago. This is why it's all the edges are all kind of fuzzy, and I don't know what font that is. I mean, I quite like the colours and stuff, and the circuit board thing probably means something, but I don't know. I might try and recreate this in a way using vectors. Ideally, I want that and that to look kind of similar but different, if you know what I mean. And I also want to be using a font that I actually know what it is. Currently that one's Verdana. I kind of think the Arial looks all right, to be honest. And I quite like this. And I quite like this Futura one as well. I think that might be my favourite, actually. And although I do want this to include some sort of candlestick chart, I do wonder if it ought to be like more symbolic rather than just an actual candlestick chart. Actually, I've just gone back to Arial Black, actually, which looks a bit better, I think. So maybe what we could do is have the trading one as a candlestick chart, and then the Save with Crypto one as more of like a line chart. So that could somehow use this kind of idea on more like these colours. Okay, so what I did, I played with that a little bit, and then for the other one, I don't know, maybe something like that. I know it's not quite as iconic as that one, but this one, the more I look at it, it just looks rubbish, really. So would something like that just look a bit fresher? I think it does. Let me know what you think. Anyway, so what are my plans for SWC trading? Well, what I want to do here is to do live trading. Now, the reason I don't want to do that on the main channel is because I have heard things about people getting community guideline strikes on crypto channels, and they tend to be ones that do live trading. So I don't know if that could be perceived as being dangerous. I think that's the only thing I can see. I've looked through the terms and conditions and everything, and I think the idea is if you provide dangerous information, like financially dangerous information, then that could be a problem. Now, obviously, that's not what we're going to do on this channel. We're literally just going to show trades, and if you decide to do something similar, that's down to you. We will make it very, very clear that it's not financial advice, and it's not anything we suggest that you do with your own money. And any decision you make is yours, and the channel is just for entertainment and I suppose some education about how to use the platforms. Now, I haven't really spoken to Maff about this, but I'm considering, I think really my strength here is the fact that I've used quite a lot of different exchanges, and I know what to look for. I know which ones are awkward for certain things, so I can certainly show you how different exchanges work, what I like about them, what I don't like about them. I think Maff's strength, obviously, he's very, very good at technical analysis, and of course he does know our indicator Quadzilla inside out because he's the coder behind it. So I think it could be a great resource. I think it could be like really cool, and I'm looking forward to getting started with it. And I suppose there's no time like the present, so maybe I'll start doing that this week. What would be really good though, if you went over to youtube.com, then / and then the @ SWC Trading. I'll leave a link for it in the description down below. But if you could go over there and click subscribe, that would be fantastic. Now, in addition to the live trading, I think it'd be good fun as well to do things like, tutorial videos. So for example, just with TradingView, because, the other day we were looking at the charts, and it was on a live stream, and I was with Maff, and I said, have a look at, some weird time frame. And he said, oh, that means I've got to go here and make a custom interval. And I said, no, you can just type in the number. So, for example, like 37-minute time frame. You just type in 37, press return, and you've got a 37-minute time frame. Now, even maff didn't know that, and to be honest, I didn't know that until a few weeks ago, and I use it all the time now. So that's just like a really nice little tip, isn't it? You just put in a number, and you can put in a big number like 125 minutes, and that will do that. And then if you put in, say, 120 minutes, it will say 2 hours. So you can do hours like that, or you can just go 2H for hours. Or you can go, say you want 6 months, you can go 6M, and that'll do 6 months. Makes it really, really super easy. I think you can probably do weeks as well. So like, say 5 weeks, yeah, you can. That's like a really nice little tip, isn't it? So we can make little videos like that, how to make watch lists, that kind of thing, how to set alerts. I think it'd be really good, actually, and it might be good to put them in a very, very organised sort of way on this channel. So at the moment, the Save with Crypto channel is obviously like a big mess of just everything. There's like everything there, from like Elrond's DeFi stuff to Trading 212 to all sorts of things, really. So it'd be good to keep this one like really, really neat. So all the resources are there if you need them. Anyway, that's the plan. So, let me know what you think. And do go over to there and subscribe. And I'll get some content up this week, I promise. All right? So if you've enjoyed that little update, then please do give the video a great big fat like. Do make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Do come along to the live streams. We are doing them every weekday at midday. That's 12 o'clock UTC, GMT, whatever. And I'll be there every day. Maff will be there 3 or 4 days a week. And we'll have some fun. So trade safe. See you soon. And above all, tell your friends.